Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Jacob from buildwithjc.com. In this video, we're going to dive into part 2 on the series of key things that you need in order to be successful online with high-ticket affiliate marketing. Let's dive into it. Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Jacob. Welcome back to the channel. If you haven't already subscribed, click that big red button and do that now. Click the bell icon so you don't miss any videos. If you get any value, be sure to smash the thumbs up button so we can get this content out to more people, so I can help more people do all that kind of good stuff. Got any questions, drop them in the comments and I'll do my best to get back to you if I get the opportunity. In this one, we're continuing our series on the things that I believe you need in order to be successful with high-ticket affiliate marketing. Last video, the first part, if you haven't seen that already, go check it out. We spoke about having a clear monetization strategy, and that really came in 2 parts. What the hell are you promoting? And then let's turn it into an offer so that you can actually stand out from the crowd, right? Now, most people don't start there. Most people start with, I'm just going to pick a platform and I'm going to put out some content. And then they wonder why they don't sell anything. They wonder why they don't have any cash flow coming in. They wonder why they get burnt out putting endless content out there. And it's crazy to me. So that was the first part. In the second part today, we're going to take that one step further and we're going to talk about what do you need in place to actually sell that product / offer that we spoke about in part 1, right? That's the second thing that you need. You've got your product, you've got your offer. Now it's like, all right, well, how do I sell it, right? What do I build to sell it? What does that look like? What features does it need to have? What forms can it come in? Like, I'm using this platform. What do I use? Or I'm using this platform. What do I use? Right? There's all these variations. How do I capture leads? Do I not capture leads? Do I use that? Like all these different things, right? And this is what I call the conversion process, right? So when I think about online business, I think about it in 3 buckets. I think about it in terms of what are you selling, how are you selling it, and who are you selling it to, right? What are you selling is what we spoke about in part 1. That's the product and the offer. How are you selling it is what we're talking about today, the conversion process. So that takes people from out in internet land, so someone like yourself watching a YouTube video, and it converts them into a lead and into a buyer, or just into a buyer if you aren't capturing leads. So for example, if I was to say to you, go check out the link in the description, go check out the Super Affiliate Accelerator program. I know it'll really help you if you're interested in high-ticket affiliate marketing. Now, it's not the cheapest program. It's amazing value in terms of all of the strategy and the content is in there, all of the mentorship, all the support. You get all of that stuff. Click that link and go check it out. Then when you go and click on that, you are going to be moving from phase 1, which is consuming content, into a form of sales process, which is looking at a sales page, looking at the checkout page, making a decision as to if you want to join or not. The right decision is to join, in case you're curious. And so that is the second part of it, right? And then once you buy, that's the monetization piece. You've been sold that product or that offer, you've made the investment, and you move into that third bucket. Hopefully that kind of makes sense. They're the 3 pieces of the puzzle, just so you can kind of see them happening in real time, right? And that's what you need to model in your business. Now, each of those pieces can come in multiple forms, right? You can sell different products, you can craft different types of offers, you can have a different type of conversion process, and you can sell to all different types of people or put content out to all different types of people on different forms of media, on different platforms, written, video, live, all that kind of stuff, right? There's multiple different ways to do each of those things. Okay, just so you understand kind of the big picture in case you missed the first part of this series, right? The conversion process in particular. Now, this can be as complex or as simple as you want it to be for your affiliate marketing business. One kind of almost concerning trend that I've seen in the last 12 months in particular, the more and more people that I talk to through doing strategy sessions to find out people if they're a good fit for the accelerator program, just through talking to people in my free group. Click the link in the description to join the free group if you're not already a member. Just talking to people and having my ear to the ground in the industry, attending events, running my own events. Hosted an event here on the Gold Coast in Australia last year, and just talking to people about affiliate marketing and online business in general to a degree. Is the overemphasis of the importance of like some super crazy, sophisticated 10,000 automation funnel. And it's just not necessary. It keeps people bogged down, especially beginners, because they view, and this is a testament to how well Russell over at ClickFunnels has sold the concept of a funnel, but they think the funnel is the thing that's going to solve everything for them. Above and beyond, well, what are you actually selling and who are you selling it to, right? Your funnel is useless if you've got no product. Your funnel is useless if you don't have an offer. And it really doesn't need to be as complex as people make it out to be. You know, even to this day, I am definitely not the techiest person. You just got to ask some of the dudes that I work with. I'm quite low tech. I hate all the crazy automations and all that stuff. I'm just not good at doing that stuff. I can market stuff and I can sell stuff. But that super techie minutia stuff, I'm just not good at. And so if you like that at all, then there's massive hope for you. You know, I've built a multi-six-figure affiliate marketing business without understanding all of those crazy complexities. It's definitely achievable. And that reason for that is because the conversion process that we are talking about, which captures your leads and converts a certain percentage into buyers, doesn't need to be crazy complex, right? When I launched the beta program for the Super Affiliate Accelerator recently, we sold like 35 or 40 spots in 3 weeks to a month at $1,000 a head, all without a sales page or without any copy, without a funnel, without emails, without messenger bots, anything. Literally all we had was a checkout link and some conversations, some on the phone, some on Messenger. That is a conversion process, and that is how simple it can be, right? It doesn't need to be crazy complex. Now, if you are using a platform like YouTube, or you're using a platform like a blog where the content's more evergreen, I would recommend that you make that conversion process something more automated. Something like, you know, you can see a funnel down in the description for the Super Affiliate Accelerator. That doesn't capture leads, but it captures buyers, right? So your conversion process is either going to do one or both of those things. Now, for affiliate marketing for those platforms, the easiest way to do it is a bridge funnel. Right? People talk about bridge funnels a lot. Most people don't do them or don't do them well. But it is ridiculously simple and ridiculously powerful. Millions of dollars have been made with simple bridge funnels. Most people don't understand the psychology behind them. The psychology behind a bridge funnel, if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's just a really simple two-step funnel. The first step is, I've got this thing, give me your info and I'll give it to you, like an opt-in page. Second step is a video page where you'll have a video of yourself talking about, we can talk about that in a second, and then there'll be a button over to buy something, right? Then they're on the list and you can follow up with value and follow up with offers and all that kind of stuff. But the psychology behind the bridge funnel, which most people don't understand, is your goal is to do exactly that, is to mentally bridge your prospect, your lead, because by the time they visit and see your bridge page, which is where your video is, they're now a prospect, they're a lead. The conversion process has done its first step. Your goal is to bridge them from their current state into a buying mode, right? Which is why there's the button over to go and buy. Your goal is to give them an epiphany as to why they should buy that product, why they need that product, right? And the best way to do that is with a couple of things. It's sharing your experience with the product. It's sharing your backstory, what the product's done for you, the results that it's either got you or somebody else that you know, or somebody else in the community from the product. It's ultimately giving someone the epiphany that if they've got a certain problem, this product can help them move away from a state of pain and towards a state of pleasure, which is, you know, solving the problem. That is the whole point of a bridge funnel. It's to bridge them from being out in internet land, changing their mental state to the point where they go, right, I need to buy this thing because it's going to do X, Y, Z for me, and it's going to solve my problem. That's the underlying psychology behind a bridge page, and that is the simplest form of conversion process that you can do for high-ticket affiliate marketing. Gets massively disregarded, works really, really well, and then you've got a system where you can follow up with value, follow up with offers, do all that kind of stuff. Now, you can take that even further, and this is something that I did a while ago for a product called Legendary Marketer, which is take that bridge funnel concept and let's take it further. So what I did was I kind of amalgamated like a bridge funnel with like a launch formula. And so it was a funnel that had like a 4-part training series that was delivered over 4 days. So a lot of value delivered over 4 days. And on each day, there was a call to action to join the program, right? So it's like a long form bridge funnel where you're delivering more and more value through training. That launch concept is from Jeff Walker. If you haven't checked out his stuff, I'd recommend it. He's got a book, I think it's called Launch. And it talks about this multi-part funnel where each day you deliver some value and each day you give them a call to action, and then a big call to action at the end to join. And that is a more complex version of an affiliate marketing funnel that you can put together. So you can craft your offer like we spoke about in part 1, and then you can put together a 4 or 5 part funnel where each day they get a training on a certain topic related to that product, right? You're helping them out a little bit in advance, you're educating them, educational marketing, like what I'm doing at the moment. And then you give them a call to action to purchase, right? To buy your offer. And you do that over and over and over again. And that means that the people that are going through it are seeing your offer in that training 4, 5, 6 times. They're still a prospect because they've entered their email. So you can follow up with the other days of that training. You can follow up with other content, your blog posts, your YouTube, anything you post on Facebook. And you can follow up with that offer and different offers, right? So that is a more complex version of an affiliate marketing funnel that you can have. That works better for evergreen, or if you're running paid media. That was one that I ran ads to, Facebook ads, that work quite well. On the flip side, if you want to really simplify, which is like what I like to do, I try to simplify things wherever possible. If you're using a platform like Facebook, your conversion process can literally be sending someone a message. Hey, I noticed you joined my Facebook group about topic X. How's it going? How's your business going? How's your affiliate marketing going? How's your whatever going? That they've clearly expressed an interest in because they're in that community, right? It's a very reasonable question. And then that kicks off the process. That person is now a prospect. You're talking to them directly. You're communicating with them directly, which is the exact same as if they're on your email list. It's just one-to-one instead of one-to-many. And this is where I recommend selling higher ticket stuff because you get a better ROI, return on investment of your time, working more directly with people one-to-one. And so that can be your conversion process. You put out content into a group, you look at who engages, you look at who requests to join, and you get in touch with them. And you say, how's it going? You say, what are you struggling with? Where are you trying to get to? And see if you can help them. If your offer that we crafted in part 1 can be a solution for whatever they're struggling with, you let them know about it. Some of them will buy, some of them won't. If they don't buy, they'll keep seeing your content, they'll keep seeing your content, they'll keep seeing your content, and some of them will buy over time. That is the exact same process. It's just done in a more simple way. And it's a great place for affiliates to start. We teach that in detail in the Affiliate Accelerator program. Really works well with high ticket too. Everyone's trying to sell stuff with tons of automation. Sorry, you can hear the sirens in the background. I'm kind of like, I'm 32 levels up at the moment. I'm looking over the beach, but there's a main road that runs along the front of the building, so the sound is crazy. It just travels right up. The conversion process can be as simple as you want it to be. You can simply extract people from an audience and have a conversation, right? Now, everyone's trying to automate all these things and they're removing the personal touch. One thing that I hear a lot whenever I talk to people on the phone or talk to them in Messenger is they say, Jacob, it's great to have a conversation with someone. You know, I'm pretty selective about the people that I have extensive conversations with. Most of mine take place on the phone these days, and I'm putting a team in place to handle those going forward because I just don't have the time to do it. But if you're going to do that strategy, it's important to be careful who you're attracting. It's important to be very clear in your branding and your positioning, which is more the next phase, which we'll talk about in the next video. But the conversion process is only going to be as good as the quality of the leads that you put into it, right? The prospects that you put into it. So being very clear and explicit in your branding of who you want to work with, who you want to talk to, right? Who you want to attract into your audience. Who is a good fit for what you have, right? When you're first getting started, you're probably going to have to be a little bit less picky, but over time, you can be more and more selective. I can sit here and blatantly say to everybody watching this video, do not click on the link and check out the Super Affiliate Accelerator if you aren't in a position to invest, if you aren't serious about doing the work, if you're looking for quick wins, right? Don't do it. There's no point. You're not my student. You're not someone that I will work well with. I want people who are hard workers. I want people who are at the point where they're sick of all the shiny crap that doesn't work and they want to build a real business and understand the fundamentals of marketing and sales. They're the people that I want to work with, right? And you need to start integrating that kind of messaging into your content so that better quality prospects are filtering into this conversion process that we are talking about, and that will improve the quality that will improve the effectiveness of that conversion process, right? This is starting to merge into the next part, but it's important because people will say their conversion process might be broken or that they need to spend more time making it more complex, adding more layers, all these kind of things, when it's not true. It's probably that the branding and the positioning and stuff that you're putting out in advance is attracting the wrong type of people, right? And this also comes back to what we were talking about in the first part around monetization, which is being clear with your audience that you're going to sell them stuff, right? If you do that from the beginning, you may not grow as fast, but you're going to grow an audience of people who are open to buying stuff, are more likely to have money to invest, are probably more committed as a general rule, and that's ultimately going to grow your business, right? And there's a lot of people that won't talk about this stuff because there's some weird thing around money and sales and that kind of stuff, but it's true. It's the truth. Doing that from day one, this was something I had to learn through kind of trial and error. If I'd focused on monetization from day one, I'd be making a hell of a lot more money, especially when it comes to building the personal brand, because you build an audience of people who are there to be serious, who are open to being pitched to, who will actually pull their credit card out, right? You see some of these massive Facebook groups, massive YouTube channels that are built on the foundation of complete freebie seekers who either have no money or aren't willing to spend money because their mindset's broken and they think that spending money on education is a bad thing. What value is that? I would rather a way smaller audience of people that are committed, of people that are willing to buy stuff, of people that are serious, than a huge audience of people who do nothing, right? When you get bigger and bigger, you can ultimately kind of have both. But when you're just getting started, you've got to focus on the quality of the audience that you're building, because that's going to get you the biggest ROI on your time, on the time that you invest, right? So that's kind of how this conversion process plays into the overall thing. It's like that middle part between the content that you put out there and people actually taking you up on your offer or your product, right? And as I've said in this video, it can come in multiple forms. It can be really simple or it can be really complex. But the core message here is, with all that out of the way, you've got to have one. And that seems really, really common sense. But the truth is, most people don't. Most people don't know what that conversion process is in their business. Most people don't even know that they need one, or know what it looks like, or know how to build one. Right? They think that all these other shiny things out there are going to fix it for them, when it won't. You've got to have that product and offer, and then you've got to have a mechanism to extract people from the internet, extract people from your content, and put them through a process where they either buy or they don't buy. Right? That is how the conversion process works. Right? And this can get way more complex with retargeting and all different types of follow-up, and we can talk about that stuff in a future video. But just know that it can be a really simple, as simple as a conversation. That can be a conversion process. Works really well with high ticket. Personal touch is amazing. Super, super, super powerful. Highly encourage you to start there if you're not sure. It simplifies things. It'll give you a lot of clarity. And that's it. That's that. You make sure you've got a conversion process of whatever that form may take. Right? Make sure you're either bridging your engagement on Facebook over to a conversation, you're pushing people to a bridge page or some kind of funnel, your blog is pushing people to a funnel, whatever. Just make sure that there is a conversion process that you can monetize in place as early on as possible in your business, because otherwise you're not going to be getting paid and your audience is going to grow not expecting to be sold to or not expecting to be pitched to in any way, right? That's the core lesson here. Okay, so combine that with what we covered in part 1, which is get your product, your offer sorted. Now you need to come up with that vehicle to sell it, right? Figure out what that is for you. And in the next piece, we're going to talk about from a platform perspective, which will tie into this nicely, and then we're going to go on with a bunch of other key things that I think you need to have in place to be successful online. If you want help with high ticket affiliate marketing, if you want to work with someone who's actually done it and done it at a level that not many people have, has figured this stuff out from the ground up, I'd love to work with you. Check out the Super Affiliate Accelerator. The link's in the description. It's a badass program. We cover stuff that I can very safely say no one else in the industry is talking about. We build all-round marketers, not just affiliate marketers. The students in there are armed to sell other people's products, and when the time comes they want to sell their own products, they're going to kick ass too. So look, if you're serious, if you've got some money to invest, if you want to work with someone who's actually done this shit and figured it out, and you want to come into a community of people who are kicking ass, the Accelerator program's for you. The link's in the description. You can check it out. Other than that, hopefully you got some value from this video. Be sure to subscribe, bell, comment, like, all that kind of stuff. I'll see you all in the next one. Cheers.